Jay Drake, thanks for sitting down with TalkToDrivers.com.
You bet. Thanks for having me. It's good to be back.
How does it feel to be back behind the wheel again?
It's a lot of fun, actually. It's great, especially to be back here at Chili Bowl. You know, it's one of my favorite races. I've been asked that question, you know, or the question of, are you going to go back or do you miss it? It's been the big one, and you know, over the last couple of years when I've been not driving. My typical answer would be is yes, at the races that I really enjoyed running at, which is Chili Bowl and you know, probably Belleville and you know, the big pavement tracks, the ones that I really enjoyed going to. I really missed getting in and racing, and at the same time, the ones that there's a lot of racetracks that we go to on the tour that I didn't enjoy, and at those times I didn't miss it. But definitely the last couple of years coming to the Chili Bowl and not racing was something I missed. So it's good fun to be back in it here.
Are you going to get to run any more races in 09?
No plans to run anymore this year after this weekend. Right now I have had a few offers, I guess I would call them, you know, people interested or wanting me to see back in the car and come back. So it's not completely out of the question, but as of right now, no concrete plans to do anything further than this weekend.
How's GoDrake.com going for you?
It's good. GoDrake.net is you know, it's our little travel website that Heidi, my wife, and I run, and basically it pretty much does its own thing. You know, it's comparable to Expedia, Travelocity, that sort of thing. They actually uses the same web engines for when you want to find hotels and flights and cruises. You know, it's just another venue you can go check on, whether, you know, if you don't like the prices at one, you check ours, and more so if because you know us, you know, use ours. But it's something that we really need to work on more to get growing larger, and probably better advertising would be better for it. More people know about it, more people use it, more it helps us. So it's a fun little deal.
What has racing taught you about life in general?
Oh, I'd say many things. Most recently is it's you know, a tough way to make a living. It's you know, it's a kind of a cutthroat world, and it's you know, your time's limited at best in the sport. And it's, you know, I'd say I'm happy to have done it as long as I have, and I still enjoy racing, and it's a great way to make friends and you know, family, and you know, it's just a lot of different things. You can't really pinpoint one real. You know, sometimes it hurts, sometimes it's a lot of fun, I guess.
What was it like for you to be in the Race of Champions? How did that feel?
That was a really neat thing that they did here. You know, I don't know if Emmett and Lanny put that together on their own, but the Race of Champions was, you know, something, that group of guys that was in that race, you would never get that group of guys to race against each other any other time of the year or any place, and it's just a real neat race, and to be able to be part of that was a lot of fun, and you know, kind of had a pretty good show in there, so it was exciting and good fun and a neat show, I think.
What do you think of all the kids in racing today?
The kids, well, you know, it's a great, I don't know, it's a great opportunity for young guys to get to start as young as they are now. I didn't have that opportunity. When I started racing, you know, as far as midgets and sprint cars go, when I started running a sprint car, I was 26 years old out in California, and at that time I was one of, if not the youngest guy running. So it's, you know, it's a whole different situation now. At 26, I ran my first sprint car race, and I was considered the young gun out there. Now, you know, if you're 22, you're seasoned. So it's kind of, you know, they're starting 16, 10 years younger than when I first got my first opportunity in the sprint car. So, you know, as they start that young and build experience, by the time they're 18, 20, you know, they're got a lot of laps under them and they're good and experienced, where in the past, you know, you had to be, you know, the guys were 30, 35 before they got to be what you consider enough laps to be comfortable and start dominating the sport. So it's just a whole different operation, and it's, you know, the kids are coming in with, you know, obviously the parents got to get them started as they did back in the old days, but you know, there's much more well-funded kids out there that are getting good equipment, and they're every bit as competitive as the guys that have all the experience. So it's good for them.
Do you have any plans for the '09 season? I mean, are you going to go to the track, or you, as a fan, or any other type plans?
Well, currently, no, I won't go as a fan. Unfortunately, I'm not a real big race fan. Just haven't been in it the capacity that I've been. You know, I'm either going to the track driving. The last couple of years, I've been going to the track as you know, as part of a team. I'm not a race fan where I'm not going to go buy tickets, sit in the stands and watch. You know, it's just, I've been to so many races over the years, thousands. You know, it's just kind of not something I would spend my personal spare time doing now, just because I've done so much of it on a professional level. But you know, currently for '09, I'd say in the job market. I got a couple of possibilities that are going to be with other race teams that might keep me at racetrack. So I'm sure one way or another I'll be around, whether it be working for another race team, possibly here and there driving a car, but probably leaning towards taking another job, helping out another race team. Just see where it lands us. Don't know right now. It'll be the final answer to that question.
Jay Drake, thanks for sitting down with DrDrivers.com.
Thank you.